Good morning. Today in my devotions, I read 2 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 4, which says this: I have great confidence in you. I have great pride in you. I am filled with encouragement. I am overcome with joy in all of our afflictions. This morning when I read that, I immediately zoomed in on the last line, I am overcome with joy in all our afflictions. And it really makes me think, why would Paul say that he was overcome with joy in all of his afflictions? Because I know that myself, it's hard to have joy when you're suffering, when you're having hard times, when you're struggling. And that could be for many, many different reasons. But when we look at the life of Paul, he was shipwrecked, he was beaten, he was jailed. And he's saying that he is overcome with joy. Not that he just endures and he just gets by, because I think that's what maybe most of us, that's our goal, is to get by, to get through it, to get to the other side of it, and to move on. And of course, we do want to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that in and of itself. But here, it has to go much deeper, and we see that Paul goes way deeper. He goes way beyond that, because he is overcome with joy. He's filled with joy. To him, it's almost like he's saying, I'm living in a perfect world. But we know he's not. Now, why is this? How can this possibly be? We have a clue when we look at what he said first in this verse. It says that he has great confidence in you, talking to the Corinthians. He said, I have great pride in you. He says, I am filled with encouragement. You see, Paul had ministered to these people. Paul had shared Jesus with them. Paul had shared truth with them. And now he's finding out and he's learning that God is working in their lives. God is changing them. See, it's not just that Paul sees that what he did was fruitful, but he sees that God is honoring what he did. God is bringing about change in their lives. And you see, Paul's greatest desire was that Christ was preached, that Christ crucified was preached. Paul's greatest desire and greatest motivation was seeing that God was exalted, his kingdom was exalted, and that Jesus Christ was proclaimed in everything that he did. And that makes me think about myself. What is the most important thing to me? Is it getting out of the affliction and having great comfort? Or is it more important to see what God's doing in other people? Is it more important to see other people come closer to Christ, to see them grow in their walk with him, to see them become a child of God for the first time? If we can make that our priority, we can deal with the afflictions and the hard times, because God can use them in our lives. That's very key, is God can use those hard times. God can hold us up and, help us in those hard times, but he can also use them for his honor and for his glory. And we see Paul rejoicing in the fact that even though he's had these hard times, the things that he's done, he sees God working in them and through them. Maybe we need to take a stock of our lives and question, what is most important to me? Where should my priority be? Should my priority be in my own personal comfort, or in seeing God's kingdom exalted? So I would challenge you today with that. I challenge myself with that today. Let's have great joy and experience great joy in seeing God work, in exalting God's kingdom, and proclaiming Jesus. If this video has been, an encouragement to you in any way, or a help to you in any way, please like, share, and subscribe. May God bless you.